Look at me. Look at me. You. Look at me. Right? Just look at me. All right. Don't say nothing. Just look. All right. You paying attention? All right. I got your attention. All right. So peep game. I've been playing World Seeker, and I don't know where I'm gonna put this at, but I was in the middle of getting set up to do my live reaction to 969. I think it's 969. God damn. I don't know where we at, but I was going to do a reaction to it, and I thought about it. I thought about something I saw the other day while I was playing the World Seeker. And before I go any farther, I want to show y'all this. We at the credits. I want to show y'all this is an original story by the man himself. All right, y'all see that? We all see that? We all clear? Okay. All right. Any aspect. All right. So just watch. All right, so just read it. Just read it, and tell me if this is a throwaway line or we should really talk about this, because y'all seen who wrote it. The man himself wrote it. So just peep game. Count on you to take care of Isaac. After all, first, I've heard about it. Hey now, that's cold. Don't you know I'm your I'm gonna read that one more time for y'all. And y'all seen who credited. Y'all seen who wrote the story. So tell me if this is a throwaway line or am I tripping? I don't know. Hey. Hold up. Hey now. That's cold. Don't you know I'm your forget it. Slipped my mind. Just wherever I'm at in the review or the reaction, just oh my god, just leave a comment. Let me know what y'all think about that. Should we talk about that? I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. I'm not tripping. We all seen who wrote the story. That can't be a throwaway line. That's not a throwaway line. I don't care. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the page. I know it's been a minute since I actually got to do anything other than stream. I guess I did a few streams here and there. You know what I mean? I don't know. But we're about to jump into this I think this is just translated. This is the translated version. This is not the official translation for it. But 969 of One Piece. I want to read it. It's been a minute since last year or the end of last year since I did any type of chapter review for anything. I was supposed to do Super. I still ain't get to read it yet, so I ain't put it out yet. But other than that, we're finna jump into it. I've been loving the flashbacks, and last thing we seen was Oden. He barged in like, yo, what the hell is going on? I'm finna take your neck. That's gonna be the end of that. You feel me? But hey, look, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I'm pretty excited, man. But reading this cover page, I don't know if y'all read the last few cover pages, but it looks like Gang, Captain Capone himself is his crew been going through a little bit of something back at Dressrosa. So I don't know, like, might want to keep an eye on that because it might be relevant in the future. But all right. Crossing fingers, yo, who do we know? Who do we know cross fingers? I wonder. You see the slash go? Yep. Look, hey, this is the second fruit. I would assume. I'm assuming. You know what I mean? You're crossing your fingers. We know who do that. He's a part of the Straw Hat Grand Fleet. So I mean, you know, what is this thing? Is this glass? No, come out, Orochi. Ha! There's no need to worry, Lord Orochi. Have faith in my bear technique. Yeah, so I would think that's a Bartimeo's fruit. I would assume, it's the barrier fruit. So, yeah, I think that's right. Barrier. Is that the barrier? I don't know. I don't know his fruit like that. But I do know crossing fingers. You know what I mean? He double crossed. No, because this barrier won't allow anyone to come closer. Your strength won't help you, Oda. Koi, koi, koi. That's right. As a pirate, you should know about the abominable powers of the devil fruits. Old hag. Okay, they're gonna rich. They're gonna rich. She's over there in the cut. Like, hey, yeah, I'm still here too. Two old folks where we eventually know where the fruits go, or hell, we don't know. This is 20 years ago. Somebody else could have grabbed the fruits and died too. So I don't know. But we see who previously owned these two fruits now. You're an ability user? Yes. But they call us magicians in this country. Odin, using force and anger to solve problems. The other villagers, Donyo, tried that as well, but nobody can kill me.
Stop it. Get some help.
Did you see Lord Odin dash towards the palace? The legitimate era of the Kazuki clan has returned.
Excuse me, brothers.
The militants turned startled. This is private. How'd you get in here?
I walked in.
Wonderful. We will have a new shogun. We would definitely take care of Orochi and of Kaido too. Everybody stoked. See, and that's what, hey man, that's what it's like to, you know what I mean, have people want to follow you. Everybody love him, you know what I mean. Even when he wasn't there, I guess, because you know his wife put in some work too. But his people still love him and want him to come back. So that's pretty dope. I don't know the reason, but apparently my father appointed you as proxy shogun until the day I would return. So return the title of shogun at once. It wasn't my goal to become famous or anything, but under my rule, Wano will be in a much better state. You know, what the, like, fuck. Like, is this even debate? No, I would never do that. In fact, you don't have the authority of shogun. Oh, there you are, Odin. Father? Why are you... All those fools started with the Donya. They all fell for this old hag lies. That's me. I don't know why that's funny. I know that's not a funny situation, but that's what... I mean, hey. By disguising herself with the power of the clone fruit, she managed to fool the entire country and enabled me to take on the position of shogun. In other words, I'm under no obligation to give the title to you. You bastard, what did you do to my father? Did he really die from terminal illness? The face tells it all. That face tell you everything you need to know and what we already said. Like, you know what I mean? He poisoned him most likely. Like, I mean, like, we already know that. He poisoned them most likely. No, I'm sorry. And lost their lives. A medic quick. Hey, yeah, no, I had to, hold up. The people hesitantly took shelter in their homes. And in the cloud sky over the capital, they saw a giant dragon. See, every time, it don't matter how many times we see this man. It don't matter, because Kaido is that guy, I swear. Only person that's better is Big Mom, and we all know that. But no, man, like, what's, like, I had to double take, like, yo, is that Kaido coming for? Okay, like, we already know what's up. We already know. Due to being in the present ourselves, we know what eventually happened. But still, every time Kaido make an entrance, you can't help but be in shock. Because Kaido is there. He makes that impression on you. Tell me, every time you see, you even see Kaido in the panel, we run for shelter. You feel me? Who suffered the oppressive forces of an evil power. However, a few hours later, Kazuki Odin presented himself naked in front of Orochi's residence, making a fool out of himself. What? Oh, hold up. Now, before I go any farther, you already know what. Okay, so you see Kaido pull up. He probably dropped down, landed. You know what I mean? What's up? And they probably had a conversation, and we just didn't see that conversation. And most likely, what happened is he was like, "Yeah, man, if you try anything, we just probably going to destroy this whole country." Like all bullshit aside, it could have been as simple as that. Yes, you could say the obvious, like, "Oh man, he probably threatened his family and stuff like that," but he already tried to take his family life. You know what I mean? And it's kind of like that. So I think he was just like, "No, scratch all that. We seen the destructive power, like the destructive power of Kaido in the present. We don't know how strong he was 20 years ago, and that was probably his prime. You know what I mean? But Kaido is Kaido. He stays in his prime. There's no before or after. He was born in his prime. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Let's continue. Orochi's an underland, and the Beast Pirates laugh. This is the big man going home like a clown for some pieces of gold. Okay. The return of Kazuki Oden, the legitimate heir of Wano, was the last ray of hope for the country. But the country was betrayed, and in desperation of the people to turn into anger. What is he doing? Kazuki Oden, the idiot lord of Kuri, fell on his butt in front of a snake. Don't laugh at his joke. Whoops. It's him again. Lord Oden, please. Every week I get paid for dancing naked, and that is my business. Don't lie to us. What did you say to Orochi? Why are you acting like this? Even the people of Kuri who have always believed in you can't take this any longer. Man, the rumor about the events in the capital eventually reached Kuri, and the idiot lord stopped acting like him, like the disappointment he is. Instead of bowing to Orochi, you should have committed seppuku like a warrior. A year later, and 24 years ago from now, Oden, who had received a foreign newspaper from Orochi, ran across the beach crying like a fool. But his cries were interrupted by laughter. I would assume, okay, I was just going to say, I assume what he seen was Goldie Roger. Oh, fuck. Ryuma was robbed. But even then, Oden continued to dance. See, that's dope. We get to see Gekko Moria and Kaido. Obviously, we are in ourselves like, I mean, Gekko Moria was he was a warlord. So, I mean, we can't just completely, write Moria out. And he was in his prime, and he looked slimmer. He looked like, you know what I mean, like he was in his prime. Like, yo, he wasn't eating all the donuts and whatnot. And I'm expecting your cooperation, Oden. First, I'd like to ask you, Shogun, what about the boat, and what about Kaido? What are you talking about? He looked at. I told you, I want to transform Wano into a gigantic weapons factory. And you know Haigoro, right? He didn't want to comply, so I left him in Kaido's hand. He'll probably be killed. What? Oh, and the hag who followed him, we shot her. Oh, the woman of the capital hero was quite implement. Oh, they just shot old girl that you just seen. That's whoa, damn. Yes, Kaido, I will make him pay. Finally, you spoken. You spoken them. The words I've been waiting for all this time. Now witness what happened next. The greatest turmoil caused by a weeping Oden is something you only witness once. At his side, the 9-man he had picked up and made his samurai, illuminated by the crimson light of setting sun. These men hunger for a fight seemed clouded in red flames, and did the swords on their waist like reflections of their burning lives. The people of Wano would later come to respectfully call these loyal men the 9 red scabbards. Their eyes set on Kaido. Their path was also a sad story of the past. Their destination was the public execution of Kazuki and Oden. until the legendary hour. An event passed down to future generations have come. Please do not avert your eyes. They're gonna order. You got all the scavengers. Yo, they are all set out, ready to fight. Oh man! By the way, I'm terrible with the names, so I apologize for butchering them. Don't forget you guys, cause y'all know y'all be butchering them too. Man, I cut it in. But I ain't gonna front, man. I want to know what. Apparently, it has something to do with a boat. What did he promise him? What about the boat and what about Kaido? So whatever they talked about that was off screen, and they start dancing in the street and doing all of that whatnot, it was something to do with a boat and Kaido. So we don't know. We still didn't get to see it. It was a good chapter. Obviously, we got to take all the translations with a grain of salt until the actual official translations come out. But regardless, we get to see a glimpse. You know what I mean? Not even a glimpse. We get to see everything, but the wording might be different, and the information might, depending on the wording, the information we get might be different. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, it was still fun reading it, and we will read it again. I don't know if I actually do a live reaction to it. If y'all want me to, I definitely will, but we'll see. We'll see. With that being said, did you like chapter 969? What did y'all take from it? It is a few things we can take from it. One, Kaido's a beast. Two, Oden to do what he needs to do to keep his country and his family safe. So whatever it was, he suffered all of that pain by himself. And he did what he had to do, which makes him even more of a man. You know what I mean? He's that guy that lives. But with that being said, let me know what y'all think of that. And as always, okay, y'all day, night, afternoon. It's been snowing a lot lately. It's been pretty cold. So everybody stay safe. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace.